Hey fellows, been wanting to do this all day, and as you might have guessed, I've been really jazzed up with energy to help close out this month. Or maybe it's the fact that I've been having a lot of stuff going on outside this channel and even just within it that's got me excited. So let's let's talk about the first one of this. Is the latest episode of Marvel's WandaVision on Disney Plus, the fourth episode, which seems to corroborate a lot of the details that were being discussed in interviews. Who's where this series does place chronologically after the end game, and deals with a lot of stuff after that. I mean, when nothing is as it seems, and several characters from previous ones have made appearances, reprising their roles, including ones I was not expecting to. I mean, won't be getting into too much detail about the ones that feature in Captain Marvel, because I'm thinking to save that for this planned sequel and spin-off they're working on for that. Since, but I am pleased not only to see a Agent Wu return from Ant-Man and the Wasp. He provided a welcome sense of levity. As of the entire movie, as a breather between Infinity War and Endgame, but also quite pleased that Kat Dennings' character from the Thor films made an appearance after being absent from the Ragnarok. I mean, I've gathered a scheduling conflict, or maybe she'll be back in Love and Thunder, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. They just started filming finally. I mean, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Kira initially, she grew on me, which helps because I really like her act as well. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Because when I first heard about the multiverse concept being introduced into the on-screen franchise like it is in the comic books, with the Cap versus Cap fight in the end game, basically like a backdoor pilot for the Loki series they're working on, which looks really fun. I was wondering how they're going to approach it, and they have not disappointed at all. I mean, this way means they can not just examine other scenarios, but also find a way of integrating other characters that are getting the rights back to, most notably with the X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Deadpool. I'm really glad that the third one is still going to be like a hard R film, and as the X-Force spin-off. They're retooling it a bit because apparently the original concept is going to be like a road trip movie Wolverine, and that would have been kind of interesting to see, to be honest. And but that also basically also when whether or not it's like a major or minor character who's died. My first guess when I first heard about it, they would have to make their any movies featuring them prequels, set them in a different timeline, and that kind of like what a movie, because whether or not it's releases purely theatrical on this platform or a mixture of the two is kind of doing both, given how it takes place after Civil War, before the events of the Infinity War. I mean, and the incidents on Warmere as well. So, but anyway, they also are acknowledging the whole time skipping, and I don't know what they're going to retcon it to make retroactively make Scarlet Witch it's Magneto's biological child like she is in the comic. I mean, but I actually kind of like how the promotional materials find a way to make those campy costumes 60s actually work. I mean, even if they're a bit less revealing than they were in the comic, which is what both the creators and Olsen herself agreed to. Like, even though she may be a model, even she has her limits. I mean, even what I found out about what they were trying to do to Viz and Ultron, you gotta keep it in a PG-13. If you want to have an anatomically correct, like Super Howard Bean, I think I'll stick with Doctor Manhattan personally. Hey, after knowing how like I think I know, even when it's not blue, I definitely know what Billy Crudup and maybe I'll do my 10 seconds package is like, but still getting off track here. No matter what, and then recalling this one on I'm definitely going to who work on changing the titles not just for this show once the full season, but as well as the Mandalorian to reflect this as well. And I don't know about retconning the sequel trilogy. I could see them expanding upon it, like like maybe making spin-offs and offs again, whether they're animated or live action. Again, I welcome it, man. So anyway, that's all I gotta say for now. I'll see you all next week for or episode 5. But tomorrow I gotta address something that has excited another fandom, and changed it. It's, you might say, a much like the North Wind, it changed things forever. There's just some pretty big hints here, but if you've been following it at the last stage, you should probably know why. So, talk to you later.